We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support and testing key support levels. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot in the first half of the day, it sent out a bull indicator slightly after at the open at around 10 a.m. And from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength on 42 vision, even a full transition on it from the dip area to the rip area, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bull indicator at 9:35 a.m. and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and on the 1 minute, it was looking pretty strong as well. You could see that bull indicator going into the open, and inflows with strength and call options went up 120% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And we look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, with a full transition happening from the rip area of bright green bars to multiple dip areas here on 42 vision. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, with a bear indicator dominating since the pre-market and canceling that bull indicator from 528.82. Big drop, broke through support of 527. We broke that down in yesterday's video, and it acted as a huge resistance today, right? We talked about how it needed to hold, and if it couldn't hold, it would break through it. Was going to be the 525 area, 525.50. It fought to stay above it, rejected 527, and now broke through it in the after hours. And here we are at 524. Something to not ignore. It also broke through a key support down here of 524.76. Okay, in the bigger picture. Now, it isn't the only stock falling. We also have the QQQ here under a bear indicator through the volatility, dominating in the after hours at 456, as we see it there on the chart. Then you also have Tesla here under a bull indicator, but way back down at 175. If this gets canceled and supports get tested or broken through to the downside, a bear indicator may pop up, so I will be watching that closely. And then you also have here Apple going up and coming right back down with a bear indicator at 190, and Netflix fighting to stay up but under a bear indicator as well in the volatility. Now, it is in an upward trend, so I will be watching if it could find support and push back up with another bull indicator, or will this bear indicator dominate and push things back down even lower going into tomorrow. So these charts, I will not ignore them. The SPY is under a bear indicator on the 1 hour as well. Since yesterday, right, we talked about how important it was. It was fighting to hold above 527, but we needed to break back above the resistance of 530.50, 531.50, and it did not. And full transition from the rip area to multiple dip areas today. And I will be watching here if inflows could start to pick up to justify any move to the upside. If not, this bear indicator will continue to hold strong. And also, everything that tries to come up and inflows can't pick up and outflows are dominating, which we're going to pull up in just a moment, it can reject and continue to dominate with the downtrend, right? So if we look at the volatility of the 15-minute, back under a bear indicator as well, canceling out that bull indicator at 526. And I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflows and break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. Here we are with the SPY stock, the SP 500 index, with inflows crossing back above, but not strong enough here, because when we see it on the 30-minute, it was holding up, but outflows quickly crossed back over to the downside, hitting outflows here of negative 3.01. But when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could see why there was not enough strength. And even the 2 hour, how things were looking, right? Outflows were pushing down lower. On the 1 hour, you could see here inflows never crossed back above. Outflows pushed down even further, sitting at negative 3.60 and dominating here since yesterday with strength. Slight inflow crossover in the pre-market, but once it crossed back down, it dominated all day, right? Inflows tried to pick up, but it never crossed to the upside, and that's why things never reflected even stronger, and it kept rejecting that resistance of 527. So in the bigger picture, outflows dominating. You also have the 2 hour, and the 30-minute was not strong enough to hold it up. Now we're going to see the volatility in the 15-minute, and you could see how quickly things came back down. It was holding itself sideways, but even in the middle of the day before that sharp drop into the after hours, outflows crossed over and dominated. Now what I'm watching here is inflows are trying to pick up on the 15-minute. If outflows come even further to the downside, this could continue to reflect weakness into these charts. Roll it over into the 30-minute and 1 hour, holding those outflows below. And the first support I'll be watching is 523. Then below that comes 521 and the 520 area, right? That's that tight area of support that I'll be watching to the downside. And to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to cross the inflows back above, reflect that strength into these charts, retest the key resistance level of the day and yesterday's support, which we're going to look at in just a moment. Roll it over into the 30-minute and 1 hour, and the first resistance is 527, guys. That is a crucial area of resistance here, 527 to 527.50 to be exact. And then above that, if it gets broken through, I'll be watching 530.50, and then comes 531.50. So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them. They're really close to the midpoint and trying to pick up on the 15-minute. It's below here on the 30-minute and on the 1 hour, and it's going to be crucial for these inflows to pick back up, switching from red to green, crossing these midpoints, because we have in the bigger picture all the way up towards the 2 hour with outflows dominating, right? They need to switch from red to green, push back up. You can even go all the way towards the 4 hour here, right? These outflows are sharp to the downside, and based off the history of the chart, there's room to go lower, right? They're at outflows of negative 5.70, and we have here negative 6.3 and even negative 15, guys. So this is something to not ignore, and this is something in the volatility of the 15-minute that needs to begin to get back up, because even the volatility, we're below. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators, as always, are going to be crucial, and critical right now is the inflow versus outflows. And let's make some money.